How's she going right there, eh? It's Danae here from Danilo's Outdoors. Working on another Windfall. This is probably the third or the fourth one. I videoed one other one, but it was way too long, so I didn't bother uploading it. So I'm going to try to video this one. First, I want to make sure that this tree is good. I just cut a couple pieces off of it, so I'm going to cut another foot or so off to see if I get into some better wood. I don't mind it being, as long as the center gets good, because I'm going to be obviously milling it. And these chunks here, I don't mind. I'll probably burn them for firewood. And also what I'll do is I'm going to keep the limb wood for firewood. So I'll cut that all in stove length, like 16 inches, and I'll burn that. Limb wood is really hard, dense wood, even for softwood. Yeah, so obviously I got the tractor sitting right here. I'm gonna set you up on the tripod and try to shorten this up. I can get at least one log. I'll probably get two 12-footers out of this. Okay, bear with me. Been trying these new glasses out. They work pretty good. They're not glass, they're mesh, so I don't have to worry about sweating. Alright, so I'm going to put a measurement on that, around 12 foot. Okay, so I got a mark on there. I'll cut that off quick. Alright, that's down. Okay, so now I'm just going to clean up some of the limbs on the left hand side so I can back the tractor up, and I'll probably take a load. Usually what I do is I take a load of limbs in the front of the front bucket so I don't waste any trips. So I'll show you that when I get that all loaded up. Okay, so I got that cleaned up a little bit, and so what I want to do is I want to get the tractor on this side, so I'm going to pull. I want to get the tractor on the right hand side of that log, so I am going to pull that log to the left a little bit. Try to get you a little visual of that. Okay, yeah, so I got a load of branches, and this tripod's not doing all that well here. Okay, so I'm going to try to pull that out a little bit, and it should be no problem because it's fairly dry, so there's not much weight. And then I'll pull that out a bit, and then I'll hook onto the front of it. Alright, so that worked out pretty good. Whoops. Alright. So now I'm going to unhook, and then I'll back up to that and then haul it out of here. Okay, so I have that switched around. Pull that out. Okay, so I got that hooked up. I shortened the choker a little bit. It was way too high. This log's a little bit smaller diameter than the other one. This is not the right choker I like using. Anyhow, I like choking to the front of the bucket. I usually like to be back a little bit further, and the reason for that is that when you lift the log up and drag the back end, it puts weight on your front tires, so your front tires stay on the ground, so it gives you traction and allows you to steer. I see a lot of people, they'll hook this log to the back of your tractor, and when you're driving, it'll lift the front end up and you're bouncing all over the place and you can't steer. All right, I'm gonna fire this up and haul this out of here. Okay, so I got this log back to the log yard. So I have 3 right now here. And yeah, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to head back there, get one more log and get a load of another load of limb wood. Like I said, I like to, you know, get as much as I can in one load instead of driving back and forth. So anyhow, I'm just going to push that log on there a little bit better, and then I'll be loading these and bring them to the mill. Anyhow, if you could, like, share, subscribe, comment. Thanks for watching. That's the end there.